Hope you're doing well. Share a knife I just finished. Um, Finished the knife and the sheath today. So I just have a simple leather pouch sheath. Got a 2.5 inch belt loop on it. And I'm gonna put the camera down and I'll take the knife out because what I did, this hasn't been wet formed, but when I made the sheath, I made sure that it had a really good friction fit, so it didn't have to be wet formed. So I'm going to put the camera down and take out the knife. Alright, here's the knife out of the sheath. Now this knife actually started out as a custom I was doing for someone, and I had the knife basically finished. I was putting the scales on there, and the customer wanted to change what he wanted, so the build got stopped. I didn't like the scales that he had chosen originally on the custom work, so instead of just putting this on the shelf, I liked the knife. I went ahead and decided to finish it like I wanted to finish it. So I got stabilized Lacewood. I stabilized it with the cactus juice resin and a vacuum chamber. AEB-L, heat treated by me. It's got stainless pins. I wanted it to be as light as possible. There's no holes in the handle scale other than the two 1/4 inch tube holes, pin holes there. The handle has been aggressively tapered. It's got 20 thou white G10 liners. And get where you can see, I put a full taper on the blade. So you've got nice taper blade, nice tapered handle. Lacewood's a fairly light wood. It's got a really nice feel to it. I actually finished it with True Oil. The Lacewood, it's got a neat little property, I think. The lighter wood is not as hard. And so when you finish it, you end up feeling a little bit of the texture between the light and the dark, where a little bit of the lighter wood will sand down a little bit more than the dark wood. So places where you can kind of see the rings, you can, got a little bit of smooth texturing that you can feel, which I find nice. I like the way it feels. Really fond of how the Lacewood looks. Lean grind on the blade. Now I've not measured it since I've sharpened it. I took it down to average of 9 thou before sharpening it. I wanted to try to give it the best of performance and a little bit of durability. Belt finish on the blade. It's got a little bit of fingerprints on there. I finished the knife on a, as far as sharpening it, sharpened on a fine India Norton stone. I like the edge it gives. It's a sharp edge, but it's got, I guess, a little bit of toothiness to it. I guess you could call it that. But again, nice overall package. This knife is for sale if anyone's interested. And again, the leather belt sheath made for it. So, what you think? One other thing, I'll give you a size comparison. Sorry about that. So there's a paramilitary 2, against the knife, so kind of get an idea of the size of the two knives together.